well, though she's a bit shyer than I am. Thank you so much for the last 3 years. I mean, we really don't have time to go through how thankful and appreciative we really are. This has been a joy for us to be in Tokyo. It's also been a challenge, having 3 small children, one born in the US, one born in New Zealand, one born in Tokyo. You know, just organizing passports has been a full-time job. So renewing passports is a full-time job for our family. And, you know, I think I have so many people to thank. The council of the church has been super supportive. The admin team has just been a joy to serve on the administration committee and the ministry team. And, you know, just special thanks to people like Catherine, who have, you know, reached out to our family in myriad of ways. Everyone who babysat for free, thank you very much. Anita and the Gessling family for being so kind and welcoming and always helpful has been great. Of course, I think, you know, Peter, the president of the congregation, just being around and being able to have conversations and work through things, and even just helping the church be open to new ideas. You know, when I came here, the church was wanting to have something happen with youth and children. There was some kids involved, there was some youth involved, but not as many as could. And when I went and looked at the classrooms, you know, the healthiest was the preschool and the elementary, and the youth, we might have had 5 to 7 or 10 on a Sunday. And, you know, I didn't do anything other than listen to what was happening and try to figure out how to best use the talents and the gifts of the people that were already here. And people like Colleen, who was our youth director for 2 years, my thanks go to her. And God has opened up the opportunity for us to have someone like Audrey here, who is just going to take this program up into the next. So Audrey said last week we have something like 107 young people from 0 to 18 involved in our church. And that's a big joy. That's a mark of our health and that God is blessing us. So I pray that we continue to be patient and listen to what God is trying to tell us. We're excited about the next phase of our family life. We're excited. We're sad to leave Tokyo. We're sad to leave this church. I don't think we'll ever find a church like this again. But at the same time, we're excited about the possibilities that New Zealand's going to provide for us to slow down and to spend time together as a family. And you all know what it's like living in Japan and living in Tokyo, how busy it is. And so it's the right time. God is opening the door for us to have this next phase at a very important time of our family life. So from the bottom of my heart, I've been so blessed by being here. I've grown so much. I've learned so much about myself and about God. And working with Pastor Johann for 3 years was one of the great joys of my life. He was a wise mentor, and he never mentored me intentionally. It was always just flowed out of his character and who he was. And he sent me a real beautiful note this morning because he remembers things like this, the dates and the times. And so I was just really fortunate, and God really blessed me to be able to work alongside him for 3 years, and all of our amazing staff. Daiki, who works tirelessly. Megumi, who is my backbone. I couldn't figure out how to get to the station without her, or pay my bills, or go to the dentist, or do anything. It's amazing what kind of support that she's given to us. And Kat's in the finance office and keeping all the numbers right, and always something that we didn't have to think or worry about. This church has provided for my family, us, all of us, in such ways that we never had to worry about anything. We were able to focus on what God was calling us to. And that's been a great joy and a privilege of our lives. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not truly sayonara. I'll never see you again. We will see you soon.
Yes. Everything he said. And I just want to say thank you for everything from our first visit. I was about just out of the first trimester with her, and we were entering this time of uncertainty. Can we move to Japan pregnant? And I just felt so reassured from our very first visit that we could come and we could do this. And it's been nothing but that feeling this whole season. It has been challenging. We did not necessarily plan on me returning to work, but I did, and it has been a brilliant expression of my faith in a different context. And so where I have sadness about not pouring more into this community, I think God had me at the school I'm working at with a great purpose. And I really appreciate, I want to say, oftentimes I know I want to show up for people in big ways. But the things that I've been reflecting on over the past few days are all the ways that all of you have showed up for us in small ways. And those small ways that seem like nothing are huge, impactful things. Asking how we are doing, saying thank you. I don't feel like you need to say thank you, but it's something that I remember. Bringing a random, like, maple syrup from America, well, Canadian maple syrup, but, you know, like, little tiny things like that that seem to be very small and insignificant for your part are huge for us. And I ask you to continue to look for the ways that you can support the next pastors and each other in those small ways, those ways that you think don't make a difference, but that make a huge, huge, huge difference. So I really thank you for all of that. And I thank you for accepting our children. Rolling around on the floor. And I encourage you to accept more children rolling around on the floor. So thank you for everything and this amazing day. The decorations are phenomenal. The food is phenomenal. Everything is just absolutely amazing. So thank you.